guilty feeling that you're somehow in the wrong.
On and on and on, in clothes that are either too hot or too cold that someone told you wouldn't want to wear.
Thanks, Mum. That really helps.
Inch by agonizing inch we go, dragging bags that squeak across the floor, and everything's so slow. And though you know the fun part starts just beyond those doors, you could still be a world away, trapped in stasis, waiting for decontamination.
To be sprayed down by men in hazmat suits, to strip the child out and pump the adult in.
Waiting.
Waiting. Always so much waiting. It's the moment when the train stopped, but the doors still haven't opened yet. And how can it take this long? Come on! And what do you do to fill those days?
You come here. The pool is what's allowed. It's family familiar.
You know your way around.
So parents permit.
Picture you safe and sound. The playground's laying, the pub is out of bounds.
The picture's only showing kiddie crap.
So this'll do for now. People watch and wait for better times, where everyone comes and everyone's seen, and everybody's scrutinized.
Oh, no, let me do that. Hey, everyone good to go? Uh-huh. Just give me a second. Yeah?
You doing your hair?
No. You do know we're going swimming. I'm just,
Oh, because Alex is going to be there.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Alex is looking fine. I'm not. I'm only,
Pretty tragic, actually.
all right. Just,
Come on, are we going now?
okay. I'm good. I'm done.
Come on then, let's go.
It's the time when you'll stop thinking girls smell.
Or you'll still think girls smell, but in the sexy way.
Gross. You can't just say that.
That's disgusting.
It's not. It's true. It happens. It will happen.
It's when... I can't believe I've got to sit next to Jamie. Becomes... I can't believe I get to sit next to Jamie. It's like...
He did.
He did, he swears.
And you?
Yeah.
Believe him. Honestly.
Seems the type though, don't you?
Yeah.
And he says he knows she was at least 16 because she tasted of cigarettes.
It's the space between the bottom of the pool and the top, and you're kicking out, and you're running out of air, and you look up just for a moment, just for a second, and you get a glimpse of it.
Jesus, I'm freezing.
Oh, you're such a waste.
Seriously, I'm not going in there.
Grow up.
Or wait for us in the cafe.
God, look at Danny.
Let him go.
He loves it.
He loves it when you look at him.
My teeth are already chattering. I swear.
It's fine, just stop going with it. Where's some stuff back?
All right. It's over with.
Cause it's easier, yeah? If you just dive straight in, head first, just run and bomb, and soon enough, it's fine. You'll acclimatize. And if you're thinking, this sounds like it's going to be a metaphor for something, then you are absolutely right. Nailed it. Nice one. Cause the theory is, we learn by doing, don't we? So there's no use just standing on the water's edge, figuring out how you're going to do it. You just gotta get in there and see how you go. Except, that can only apply to certain things, can't it? I mean, not heart surgery. You can't just pick up a scalpel and have a match. Even swimming, actually. Because there might be rocks, and there might be currents, and it might be deeper than you thought. And sure, maybe you can acclimatize to all that once you're in, but maybe it'd be better if, be prepared. That's the scouts, isn't it? And the scouts know their shit. So, and well, swimming as well, because some people are stronger swimmers than others, and some of us are in different pools entirely. So it's not as simple as saying, because
insist. Because the point you've missed is this. I do not want the things that babies want. I want to play by your rules. I want to break the rules that you break. I want the same. I am the same. I am the same but not the same. We're all not the same as you. But here's the honest truth. Because when you tell us to act our age and say, grow up. For once, we swear. We're trying to obey. We're desperate to comply. I do not want the things that babies want. I only want
All
a
you've
chance
got to do is memorize your birthday.
That doesn't work.
It does, I swear.
Where's this?
That new place next to it.
Oh, it looks like shit.
What do you care as long as you get in?
Fair play. Are we going to try tonight?
Alright, why not?
Just be prepared.
She promises this no one checks in there.
Believe no one checks
What's
her. In the way, she always has her hair. Swept up, dead sophisticated, does that smoky eye
It's
thing.
so unfair.
It's easier for girls like that. Girls like with boys, they just don't care.
I swear we're gonna get in this time though.
Oh, yeah. It does no harm to try.
Right. All right then. Meet you there.
And no, I don't drink. Have drunk, but don't drink. Don't think it's big or clever. Not saying never, but here's the thing. I've seen cousins at weddings, big sisters not so silent stumbles home, grown men make toddlers by it, so, well, yeah, I probably will try it.
If you act like a baby, I will treat you like a baby. And your aggression does not impress me. That isn't the taste I'm craving. What I'm saying is,
I have seen you. I have seen more. More than you would think. More than you would approve of. Heard more. Understood more. And Googled more than I have not. I've opened what's her name's box. Broken the seal and lost the warranty. You can't put the genie back in the bottle.
Ketchup.
what?
You can't put the ketchup back in the bottle. Well, that's the phrase.
Nah, pretty sure it's genie. Genie. It sounds a bit more meaningful, you know?
Yeah, genies no.
But you can. Of course you can. That's exactly how it works. The genie grants your wishes and then it goes back in the bottle. That's what it's designed to do.
No, because
Ketchup.
Don't genies normally come in laps? Anyway.
You can take the lid off.
what?
Unscrew it. Scrape some of the ketchup back in. And it's not touched any of your other food.
No. Me.
What if you free your genie with your third wish? Then it's
Yeah,
with
but
it.
that's the exception, isn't it? It's not standard practice.
Depends if you're addicted to genies.
Right. I'm going to Google it. Shit. Not got my phone.
Can we just?
Yeah. Are we doing this?
Sure. Whatever. Where were we?
I have seen you. I have seen more. More than I expected. More than I could process. Tried more. Felt more. I longed for more than I have not yet found. In truth, as we all know, we started our journeys long ago.
Because
We have seen you, and now it seems it's time to find more than merely see.
I am ready for this. Trust me.
Free formation burger scatter! Blood for Springwood backwards bungee! Yo-yo jars go head first adrenaline!
We are doing this! No stop, no stop to ride, I want to get off. We're in the harness.
This is happening! Arms up, eyes closed, breathe deep.
And squeeze between two ill-fitting brackets that breathe.
Teenage!
Words continue for 7 whole years. I'll strain with the weight of you. Bend and buckle.
But never break.
define you in an entirely different way.
What's the same? Hold it there, please. Don't answer back to me.
We were on it.
What did I just say?
What do we do?
It's one in, one out, I'm afraid.
What about them? What about that family?
Why can
They don't cause trouble. Now on your way.
And I never agreed to this. I never signed up to being classified as an entirely different species. I'm still me, but I'm teenage now. And somehow they will claim that teenagers, of course, are always all the same. Identical, us lot. Like the American who says, "Oh, you're from Scotland? Do you know Steve?" Yeah, mate, we go way back.
Moving as a pack.
Moving as one.
And they buy it. They think understand.
How we run.
Like a team, like the Red Arrows.
Or a flock of starlings.
Perfectly zigzag.
Each swoop and dive exquisitely timed.
Turning magically, fickle as the wind.
Changing with the weather.
But always in unison.
One mind.
One mind,
One heart.
one heart,
One beat.
one beat.
But I am like,
I am belly flopping.
I am the toddler in the playground spooking the pigeons. Running towards the pigeons, all out, arms outstretched, smile wide, shouting, "Ooh, the pigeons! I like the pigeons! Will the pigeons like me?" And watching them scatter like the breeze. And I'll be chasing pigeons till the end of my days, or the end of my teens. Screaming still, asking them to join me, and each time you think you have one, they vanish once again. Take to the skies, always just above you, always just out of reach.
And you look up just for a moment,
Just for a second.
and you get a glimpse of it,
Just for a second of the light that's up there. And you reach out
and you're breaking through to,
and you breathe in that sweet taste of.
and you know you've breathed before.
Of course you've breathed before.
But somehow
this time. Somehow everything has changed. The chlorine's still stinging your eyes and.
The naked dream. You know the naked dream, right? The school assembly. I didn't know there was an exam today, and I haven't done any revision, and oh God, where my pants gone? Naked dream. Are you with me?
What follows is a chapter from my soon-to-be best-selling autobiography entitled "The Point at Which My Nipples Became Problematic." Strap in, guys. We've got some serious oversharing ahead.
Anyway, don't know if I've actually had it or not, but what I've had, it's happened. It's not a dream. It's real. It's really real. It's really happening. That just makes everything so much worse. I've been hiding in this cubicle now for anywhere between 10 minutes and around 6 months. It's hard to know exactly. I've lost track of time of it, but I can say it's been a while. My plan, yes, of course, is if I can just hold out for another, say, 5 to 6 years tops, I can basically get through the rest of my adolescence without the need for any more human. If I could get Nando's to deliver to me in here, I'm basically set.
Well, I'm not entirely making no, that is true, but I might as well be for the good it does, because everything is just sort of out there, on display. Skin tight in all the wrong places and nothing the shape or size it's meant to be.
I was basically the most beautiful baby you ever saw. Seriously. Honestly. I've been told this a lot. Like, suspiciously a lot. Like, so often now, it feels like there's always an unspoken but every time I hear it.
Nipples, though. I mean, nipples are weird. My nipples are weird. Well, I don't mean mine specifically. There's nothing wrong with my nipples. They're totally normal, okay? Point is, we make nipples weird.
And as a kid too, like a little kid. Catalogue, pretty, proper angelic, curly hair, biggest eyes you ever saw.
On the left-hand wall, someone's written Alex Alderson's a specky virgin. And on the right, I'm told I can call Charlie McKenna for free bum sex. Which seems to me to be as good example as any of being damned if you do and damned if you don't.
And not just the wrong bits that, well, bits if you had me saying wouldn't be there at all, actually. Peering down into the water at this funhouse mirror reflection of someone you don't recognize, or someone you wish you didn't.
This is the thing. At some point we decided, there's a nipple threshold, and it's only for girls, and that is a massive part of the problem, and I'm getting to that. But there was a point before when all nipples were all innocent and no big deal, and little kids could run around you lots, you arbitrary 50% of the population, no more that from you. Welcome to womanhood. Congratulations. Now put them away, they're disgusting. And no one, you don't get to decide whether you're going to be one of the 50% whose nipples cause all the problems, you know?
And thing is,
Sorry, I've said nipple quite a lot there, haven't I? I'll stop.
And I know.
But I think
And I worry.
That
no one else feels like this.
And now for the science.
how to do science?
Shut up. Your body is constantly regenerating. You're basically Doctor Who, or one of those lizards that can grow its tail back. It's true. Over the course of your lifetime, every single cell in your body will replace itself a whole bunch of times. It takes about 7 years for every cell to complete the cycle. Now maths. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You are a teenager for 7 years. So, over that time, from day 1 to day 2,555, you can check, you come out the other side a completely, biologically different person. Every part of you has been replaced. Boom. Mind blown. And that's freaky, right? But what really bugs me, if you're going to change into someone totally different, why can't you choose what that person looks like?
I
hate him. I know. I hate him! I love him. I know. I just want...
I know. Come on, let's go. Go try some other. We're sorry, okay? We are. We know this is confused. See, all this is a little, this is new. And even if we're not children anymore, or if we are,
Or if some of us are.
Or if all of us are.
That
doesn't mean we know how to explain the ins and outs of all we say and do. We can't print you off a manual or offer you a walkthrough guide like when we're setting up your Wi-Fi.
No, Mom, that's your Bluetooth. Give it here.
We are working this all out as we go.
so no, we cannot always help you. We can't explain what this feels like. We aren't a demographic to be defined or a spreadsheet waiting to be scrutinized. Reading our tweets like tea leaves, hoping to find.
This week's memes are hot off the interweb.
12% rise in Top Badger Norwich.
But what does it mean? Too soon to tell.
There are unconfirmed reports that Harry is still baying.
Still?
7 up town with shipment.
Which Harry?
It could be any of them.
Oh, damn it! Oh, to hell! We need answers!
But that's not the way it goes. And we know how that frustrates. We're sorry we are. We cannot tell you what we want until we want it. We're sorry we are. We cannot tell you what we love until we love it.
We're sorry, we are. But from now on, I think I'll always be in love with something or someone.
And we're sorry, but it will never be the thing that we expected either.
But once we found it, we promise then we'll know.
And you reach out, and you're breaking through too, and you breathe in that sweet taste of, and you know you breathed before. Of course you breathed before. This time somehow everything has changed. The chlorine still stinging in your eyes. The water that much colder than you like. Your heart thumps like it's grown too big for you. Your lungs burn, and you remember how peaceful it was down under the water. And in that moment, you know.
He's all like, take it down. And I'm like, why, sir?
Uh-huh.
And she's all, it's not loud. And I'm like, why, sir?
Right.
Then, he's all, because it makes you look like a thump.
Ugh, typical.
Fascist.
Out of order.
I know. And I'm like, sir, my gran wears a hoodie. So what are you saying about my gran?
And starting on grands, we've got to draw a line.
To be fair though, your gran is pretty badass.
Hurrah! Ninja!
Oh my god.
Ninja Gran, does whatever a Ninja Gran can. Don't give us that look, the look. This look is new.
See us like you never used to do. You think we look at you funny?
Please.
We are not in the same league.
You know the one I mean. The curls from pursed lip to crinkled nose.
As soon as we're in a group bigger than 3.
What are you up to?
And who knows you're here?
That big suspicion laced with fear.
The nagging sense that something isn't right.
Are those Tic Tacs really Tic Tacs?
Just what is in your monster munch?
Is this a study session or the new revolution?
And I don't like it.
I don't.
Because you know we've changed too, but you can't quite tell what we've changed into. So for now, you're
Just not sure.
But help me out.
Maybe give me the benefit of the doubt.
And if you don't want me to be secretive, don't always presume I've got something to hide.
Talk to me, not at me.
And never over my head.
Listen to me before you correct my grammar.
And it works both ways.
This demonstration of faith.
But this is new for me. And you've been a grown-up for an eternity.
So hey, a little slack perhaps. And she says,
I'll stop treating you like a baby when you stop acting like a baby.
Should, get out soon. Get back. Promise my mom. She doing alright? Yeah.
You help give her a hand.
I guess I'm not. She just sort of wants me there. Been spending a lot of time. That's good. That's nice.
Mine was the same. When they split, at first my dad did the whole massively overcompensating thing. But Mum, she just wanted to hang out, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually really weird too. I'm not saying I didn't know she was a real person before, but seeing her as not just my mum, that sounds stupid, but...
No, my auntie, right? She told me I'd have to start acting like the man of the house.
She what?
That's what she says.
Seriously, what does that even mean?
Not a clue.
Did you like get a job and shit?
No.
Sort out bills, learn how to fix things?
No way, absolutely not. You're just a bit useless, aren't you?
Burn!
I'm gonna be a way better child from a broken home than you are. Oh, piss off.
So what did your mum say about your auntie being all...
She said my auntie had been brainwashed by millennia of patriarchal oppression and was putting her faith in redundant and outmoded gender roles. Then she cried for a bit and we just sort of sat there.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a bit weird. It felt like hours. It was okay though, it felt okay.
And it's okay.
It is okay.
More than okay.
But here's one part that grates. That I should be grateful to learn from your mistakes. I should appreciate.
And yes, I do appreciate all that you do. And blah blah blah. But I should live based on the way you are and the choices you would make. Treating me like a baby while saying, the kids grow up too fast these days.
Can't be dating.
Debating the pros and cons of each new acquaintance.
Equating mine to hers.
And I should defer. Should show respect.
Except that she knows best.
Count myself blessed.
Because this is the shit she wished she'd got from her mom.
And it's all, there's no rush.
And walk before you run.
Because the kids grow up too fast these days. So what? You're saying I should be juvenile?
You can't have it both ways.
Can't praise maturity and maintain I'm still a child.
Or is what you're asking of me to somehow embody both simultaneously?
So I'm sorry. Honestly, I am. And yes.
I'm well aware you only want the best.
All in our best interest to protect us.
And who am I to complain?
Because the kids grow up too fast these days.
And I say, Mum. Juliet got married when she was 14. She says, well, that worked out well, didn't it?
And I just want to die!
I'm dying, literally.
Hello,
I shall see you in there.
Metaphors, the teenage condition number 427.
It's a whirlpool. It's a thunderstorm. It's a snow globe.
It's a snow globe on a bouncy castle.
It's a snow globe on a bouncy castle during an earthquake.
And you can't help but give the thing a shake. And you try making sensible life choices when you're upside down and 6 foot in the air. It's not fair. So please.
Give us a break! It's standing on the top of the water slides, ready to race your mates. But whichever flume you choose, whichever you decide, the second you let go, it's all too late. And sure enough, you never get it right. But now you're gaining pace, you're just waiting for the splashdown. There's nothing to do but glance around to try and see your fate.
It's the wave you weren't expecting.
It's the rapids that won't release you.
It's the accusatory whistle.
It's the walk. Don't run, please.
It's the towel tight trying to change.
It's the cold shower. Hot shame.
It's red eyes, limbs ache, wet hair on the bus ride home with mates.
Too tired to talk, but somehow talking anyway.
It is nothing like any of these things.
And all of them all the same.
It's the space between the bottom of the pool and the top. And you're kicking out. And you're running out of air. And you look up just for a moment. Just for a second. And you get a glimpse of it. Just for a second. Of the light that's up there. And you reach out. And you're breaking through. And you breathe in that sweet taste of. And you know you breathed before. Of course you breathed before. But somehow this time, somehow everything has changed. The chlorine still stinging your eyes, shouts ringing in your ears, and the water that's much colder than you'd like. Your heart thumps like it's grown too big for you. Your lungs burn. And you remember how peaceful it was down under the water. And in that moment, you know, you could never go back there. You could never swim back down. Not now you've seen it. Not now you've broken through. Not even if you wanted. And every hair, every skin cell, every inch of your bare, wet body tingles with the shock of the new, as if it were the first time such a world be glimpsed. Then your ears pop and your eyes refocus, and there they are. The same cat calls, the same familiar faces, smashing in a second the thought that you might be going through any of this alone. And there it is, the most terrifying journey every single person will make. You haul yourself up and out, shake yourself off and ride back around, ready to jump in again.
It's Easter, and it's early.
Dead early.
Early light.
I'll look out the window.
And there's snow. Actual snow. Proper snow.
Actual proper snow.
Totally untouched.
Totally untouched.
Not a soul in sight.
And this time,
I open the door.
The air is still.
The whole world is silent.
Just waiting for my footprint.
I breathe in deeply, and I